Hello, Aries. My name is Josie and welcome to my channel. These are your messages for December 2018. Give me 1 second here. All right, let's get started. What do we got, Spirit, for Aries, for their highest good and the highest good of everyone involved? We got an offer, first of all. For some odd reason, I feel like you are trying to make this offer, Aries. But it could be coming to you. There is an offer that's going to have you, needing to make a decision. This is a wish being granted. So with this offer and this wish being granted, that tells me that you've been manifesting something. Some of you have been hoping for someone to come in your life with a new business opportunity. You may have been wanting to work with somebody, and you may be getting that opportunity. You may be offering an opportunity to someone, and you're really hoping that they will take it as far as business is concerned. So that's also happening, and I feel like they will. Now, when it comes to love, you may actually acquire your you may actually acquire your crush. Like, you may actually get booed up with somebody you have a crush on. That might actually happen for you, because I say actually because I don't know if you were just hoping, you really wanted it, but you don't know if that person feels the same way about you. Things like that, right? So we're also dealing with the Six of Swords, Aries. With the Six of Swords, what's happening is that some of you may have to relocate for work. Some of you have come upon an awesome opportunity, okay? You are literally having an amazing opportunity happen that's making you have to relocate or move, or you could just be traveling, right? So that's awesome. That's awesome. Gravy, baby. Some of you, Aries, may be leaving a situation that is unhealthy for you, or someone may be helping you. I have this Underground Railroad feel, like you're being rescued in secret. Or you may be moving away from a situation that's unhealthy for you, like in secret, right? Nobody really knows that you're doing it. You're just kind of like leaving like a thief in the night. Alrighty, so you got the King of Swords popping up here. With the King of Swords, that's all about practicing your wisdom. Not just knowing, but actually acting like you know. You see what I mean? Putting your wisdom to good use. The King of Swords is asking you to not just be smart, but share your wisdom with other people. Express your wisdom in your day-to-day life. Okay, some of you are healing. I'm seeing that on a physical level, you may be accident prone. You may have had an accident that involves, either sprained or broken body structure. Okay, and you're having to, work with that and heal. But some of you, with these two cards together, with the Four of Swords and the King of Swords, that's also telling me that you may be seeking counseling or some kind of, psychiatric therapy. Okay? That could be happening as well. There's a healing aspect. I don't know about this camera. I've grown to just deal with it because I don't know how to stop it. And I've watched YouTube videos and everything. I just let it do what it does. Okay? It makes me miss my old phone. Alrighty, Aries. Oh, you got that Ace of Wands, though. That Ace of Wands, though. Aries, somebody wants to like hook up And you know what I mean by hook up. You know, somebody may be like a fly, you know, like, gone somewhere, you know, your needs are not my needs. You know what I mean? Like, you can no longer come around when you want to come around and just get what you're going to get and leave. I feel like some of y'all are whacking people with this stick. Like, gone somewhere, you know, and they just can't believe that you don't want anything to do with them anymore. They just can't believe it because they swore they just had you in the bag, right? Oh, snizzap. We got the Four of Wands. This is spending time with family. This is somebody trying to come at you on some bull. Okay, for some of y'all, this person is talking about marriage and everything only to have sex with you. And then they're going to go back to their regular way that they've been acting. But for others of you, you may already be in the process of planning a wedding. You may already be engaged, things like that. And what's happening is that if you were having money problems and trying to figure out your budget and how you were going to get the things that you want for your wedding or whatever the case may be, your solution is coming, okay? I feel like some of you who are coupled and who are committed, that you're experiencing some kind of victorious moment in December, okay? And there's that Ace of Swords. So we got the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Four of Wands. So, you know, for some of you, yeah, you're having to be victorious over, you know, frivolous relationships, right? But for some of you who are already in a committed bond, you are experiencing some kind of victory, like on a grand scale. You may be purchasing a home together. You may be, you know, it could even be like if you both had the goal to lose weight together and you exercise together or whatever. It could be anything that was a huge goal for the both of you that, you know, you're achieving it in December. I feel like some of you Aries are looking back over the year of 2018, and instead of talking about how horrible it was, you are looking at all of your achievements and all of the things that you got done and all of the things that were positive about your 2018, right? Some of you are dealing with the Nine of Cups. I hear the Pleasure Principle song by Janet Jackson. The Pleasure Principle. That's interesting. Oh my goodness. Some of you may have gotten into dance, or you may have this feeling come over you like you just are in the mood to dance or go out dancing. And a lot of that is beautiful Kundalini energy making you feel like your body needs to move. This is not in any way one of those situations where Aries is all of a sudden feeling like they need to exercise. No, they need more than that. They need that expression. You know, they need that music. They need that whatever an art is. It could be martial arts. It's not just, oh, let me go run, do some push-ups, let me go to the gym. No, you want movement, but you want it with creative expression. You see what I mean? So that is coming up as well. I see some of you Aries trying to practice meditation. That's cool. That's good. You finally decided you're going to start to try to really get down to the bottom of meditation, right? You might have played with it here and there, but you didn't take it seriously. But I feel like you're going to start taking it more seriously now. So that's great. That is always good. A great addition to your life. What are we talking about here? There's marriage energy coming up again. There is marriage energy coming up again. So some of you may be actually getting married in December. This is the Sagittarius card. This is the Gypsy card. You could be, I believe I said this earlier too, some of y'all really are going to be traveling with whatever new opportunity you have, first of all. Second, you and your mate may be talking about traveling. With the Sagittarius card, you may be dealing with a Sagittarius. But this card is talking about wisdom and spirituality mostly for you. So some of you Aries may be definitely going through a spiritual awakening, okay, of some sort. Because now all of a sudden, when you didn't have it before, you have this hunger for philosophy, for knowledge, for whatever, you know, kind of religion you're in, you know, like you're getting into it. It's actually becoming a part of your life and not something that's separate from you. You're integrating it into your life. It could be the simplest thing. You know, you could just start, you know, having a routine where you read this self-help book every night before you go to sleep. It doesn't have to be, you know, mystical or anything like that, right? But you are definitely going into this energy of helping yourself to birth a new and improved version of you, Aries. You've got the transmutation hand chakra. With this card, it's all about give and take, what you're receiving, what you're putting out. But I feel like some of you Aries, which this is quite interesting because I hardly ever get this energy. Some of you may be looking into the healing arts, either receiving it or learning how to do it so that you can, you know, heal others. But with that hand chakra card also, what could be happening is you could have a new perspective on the people that are around you, and they don't bother you the way that they used to. Things don't bother you the way that they used to. Like, I feel like you got to upgrade when it comes to letting things roll off your back or transmutation of some sort. Things just are different. And you're not triggered like you were before. Maybe it's because you started meditating. Nice. I like to hear that about Aries because y'all be struggling when it comes to patience and zen, right? Be ready to knock somebody out so fast. All right, you got Gemini here. So this, yeah, that's the first thing that came up. You're dealing with a child for some of you, okay? And with this child, you're learning about your child. You've switched. You're learning about them as a person, not as your child or your property. You know what I mean? So you're starting to learn more things and be open to learning more things about your kid, which is awesome. Now, for some of you, you may be dealing with a grown bleep person. And you may be in this decision mode, like, do I really want to deal with this? Do I have to? No, you don't have to. You always have a choice. What is it? The structure. Don't always think that you have to do what you're supposed to do because society created that word, supposed to. No. And don't have this fear that if you stop doing something or if you walk away from something that it's all of a sudden going to change and you would have missed out on the transformation of it. No, because if it was supposed to change, it would have changed while you were around and engaged with it. If it changed after you left, believe me, that had nothing to do with you, and that situation was probably not even for you. It took you to leave for it to change, but that don't mean you need to go back because it can change right back to what it was before. Do you see what I mean? Understand when energy is for you and when it's not for you. When something is not resonating with you, when you're always trying to wonder and wait around for it to transform, it's not for you. The time is up. It done passed. We no longer having fun. I'm going to move on to the next activity, the next experience, the next person. You know what I mean? You could be dealing with a Gemini person, okay? But life, that card also speaks of life lessons. Don't kick yourself while you're down. Understand life is a journey. Things are not going to stay the same all the time. So expect change. And when you have that expectation of change, you're more open to learning. And don't forget to share your wisdom, okay? Thank you so much for watching, Aries. I would appreciate if you like, share, and subscribe. And have a beautiful day.